It's my feel-good breakfast show.
I love that intro. So, welcome back to another installment of Wait for It. Wait for it. I want energy behind it. Culinary Hotline bling!
Ding, ding, ding!
Yes, man. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. Oh, we are joined by one of our favorite chefs. As you know, Chef Clem, I brought him back. It's important. And if you have any questions on all the things kitchen, anything that you've been dealing with, sticky foodie situations, no matter what it is, this guy's the one to ask. 021 110 552. Take the number down. So as you know, it's been a culinary day all about desserts and treats this morning. So who doesn't love a quick dessert recipe that can be prepared with minimal effort? We all love that. And you can take no time at all in preparing this, and it's delicious. So Clem has two quick recipes to show us this morning, especially if you're stuck and you're like, okay, what are we going to eat for dessert? What do we have in the pantry? Bah! He will clap it for you. And that's why we have Chef Clem. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, very quickly, today's themes for our recipes, no bake.
No bake?
Use your fridge, and that's all you need. So you're going to do a banoffee sundae for us.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I'm going to ask you to, okay, you got some caramel ready for you, caramel treats?
And I mean, you get this from the can, right?
You get it from the can.
Done.
Done. You don't need to boil condensed milk like people do.
Yes. The full spectrum thing.
Wow. Okay, we got it in the can. So I've got some bananas for you.
Okay.
And this is a great way to use also bananas when they start looking a bit like, you know.
Yeah, actually, that's when they get sweet and they're ready for like smoothies and baking sometimes. I think it's nice when they go a bit further. These ones look quite fresh, but
they are fresh, but they're still going to work.
We're going to go
so
for it.
if you can add that to our caramel and give it a good mash.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So do you want it chopped first and then mashed in? Cool?
Yeah, whatever's going to be easy for you to like mash it through the caramel.
Great. Right.
I see you also open it from, oh, you open it that way.
Yeah, why?
I open my bananas upside down.
What do you mean from the top? That way?
Okay, this is the right, this is the up, this is...
Yes. I just think that's like the handle where you can actually take it.
Yeah, and then,
so...
because have you ever done it when then the handle just snaps off?
Yeah, that's the one I do.
Okay.
Yeah, we just snap it off.
Okay, how weird.
So,
okay.
so how do you peel a banana?
Okay, first of all, you...
Culinary Hotline, bling, ting, 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 banana edition.
We all
Welcome.
have these weird foodie quirks. I mean, I heard Raul say earlier this week, you cut something through the skin and then you open the skin and then what comes out. We'll ask Raul to do a demonstration of that another time.
But
how I do it is, okay, upside down.
Upside down.
Pinch it.
Pinch.
And then pull.
And pull.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's a good method.
Do you have any food quirks that you like, it's just
Pinch
weird
and pull.
that you do at home? Let me know. Let us know. Call us if you have any weird foodie quirks. That's mine.
That's great. I just hope that you don't have this conversation with anybody that doesn't know that you're talking about food.
I'm talking about bananas.
Yeah, great. Moving along.
Okay, moving along.
Let's do this banana thing.
So that's happening. Then
Great.
we're going to create a layer of a biscuit layer. And the Woolies Crunchies, okay, they're so delicious. And Woolies got my email. They now do them in the big bag.
Okay, they got the memo that you sent them, okay.
The 700-gram bag.
I gotcha.
And that is just so good. Okay, so that's going to be the base. You're doing the right thing. I'm happy with that.
Thank you. I just want to make sure that, so this is why they need to be extra ripe, because obviously the bananas are very fresh. So they're not
if you want to try using this, let's see what happens.
You know what? If you do that, it's going to make a mess. But you know what? I'm all about mess. Can we do it? So we're going to gooi. Are you ready?
Let's just see how it works.
So, yes!
It's happening.
Let's do it. Look, one of the bananas is actually in
It's actually inside the thing.
Yes. Okay, this is I like. While you're saying, while you're doing that, so what are you doing over there? You're preparing our glasses.
I'm going to crush the OTs, the crunchies, sorry.
Yeah.
They're going in. And I'm making a mess. Today's theme is all about the mess.
I like the mess.
Because you learn from the messes you make in life.
Sorry, I'm really enjoying this.
It's really good. You're like.
So do you want this to be a bit more like? So do you want it chunky in there? Do you want it all smooth? You must tell me what you want.
That's the thing, though. You don't have to make it incredibly smooth.
Okay.
You still want to have some texture of banana in there. Yeah.
Okay.
But if you don't like the texture of banana, because there are those people out there, mash it completely and then mix it in, and you'll be perfectly fine.
This is great.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
It's a good idea. Are you happy with this?
I'm happy with that.
You can do it fast if you want.
Yes.
You said you wanted some.
So.
Great.
Let's move things out the way here quickly.
Fantastic.
Super simple. And I like making this a day before I'm actually going to serve it, so everything can sit. We're going to go in with a layer of the caramel banana filling.
I did a good job mixing the banana to the caramel.
Very, very, very good job. Then, if I can ask you again.
No problem, I've got
some custard.
More blending.
More blending. But let's see, maybe add a little bit of this cream to that custard and then just mix it through. You can use a spoon this time, it's not going to be.
Do you want to swirl?
Show me how you swirl.
I want to show you. Right, that goes in there. Okay, beautifully. I'm ready to go.
And that's just going to thin down the custard, make it nice, light and airy, delicious. I'm trying not to make a mess, but you know what? Today is just that day.
It's that day.
Okay, that's how you do it. I
You
like
got
the swirl.
swirl.
So now if you can add a swirl to that layer. So we got biscuit, we got caramel, banana. You're gonna add a little bit of that the
Great.
cream and custard. You can add that. Let's just fast forward. Imagine that we did.
Yes, and then we get that.
You end up with this. Okay.
This is great.
This is after it's set in the fridge.
You know what? My phone is actually ringing here. It's
Is
on
it?
silent. Sorry, man.
It
It's like,
vibrates.
just give me a sec. Sorry, it's on vibrate. Look at that. Just culinary hotline bling. Ting, ting, ting. Call speaking. How can I help you? Hello.
Me?
Hello. Yes. Hi. Let me put you on speaker. Great to chat to you. Welcome to our kitchen.
Hello.
Chef Clem's ready to answer your question.
Yeah, my question is that I'm allergic to wheat and I can't eat dairy products. If I want to bake a cake, can I use the normal recipe or are there special recipes for wheat-free and dairy-free cake?
I got you. So I really like this question.
Yes.
Because, in fact, today after the show, I'm shooting a video for Woolworths on gluten-free desserts.
Oh,
Love
yes,
that
man.
question. Also, you get almond flour, which is a good substitute. You get almond flour-based desserts, which are naturally gluten-free.
Yeah.
But if you go to Woolies, they actually sell all-purpose gluten-free flour and gluten-free flour for breads and pizza dough, which is nice because that's an easy swap out. You just take out that quantity of flour that you would have in there,
Yep.
and you substitute it with the gluten-free flour. And I always keep it on hand because, I mean, you never know when you get a guest that's about to come through and is gluten intolerant. That works, and even the people that can tolerate gluten, they're happy with it. It tastes delicious. So go check on shelf, gluten-free all-purpose flour and gluten-free pizza and bread flour. Especially if you're gluten intolerant, have that at home. Because also, the funny thing is battering things. If you do like a batter in flour and you go egg and then breadcrumb,
Yes.
that little bit of flour is enough to actually give you a reaction.
It is indeed.
So
you have to
having
have
that
something.
flour on hand is the way to go. Got you on that one.
Beautiful. I hope that answered your question. And do make sure you check out the video that
Coming
Chef
out
Clem's
soon.
going to shoot very, very soon. I think it's important for us to know exactly the alternatives, gluten-wise as well as, wheat-free-wise. It's important. So,
Yes,
all
right.
the best to you. Thanks a lot for your question.
Thank you for your question.
We really appreciate that. You can keep it coming. We're going to get on to the second quick and easy dessert. This one's done and dusted, remember? Just to make sure that the texture's there. What have you done here? Because I know there's a step that I think we should add. So we've got the custard swirl.
That's that biscuit that I didn't know we actually had on set.
Okay,
and I crushed
great.
it myself.
You
That's
crushed
the
it.
biscuit. That's it. That's done.
And can you use any biscuit?
Any biscuit, absolutely any biscuit. People think they want to go like a dry biscuit.
Yeah.
Just go crazy with it. Then talking about going crazy, I've got these amazing caramel meringues from Woolies. These are so delicious. I'm gonna ask you.
Yes.
Just to crunch it all over the place and don't be neat about it.
Okay, you want me to I thought you'd never ask. So where do you want me to crunch it onto? So
over the top. So that's gonna be our
over the
garnish.
top. Is that the garnish? Oh, you see, this is the crunch thing that's going to be. So you're saying all over the place?
All over the place. This is. Look at that, look at that. And I feel like this is something you do when you serve it to your guests, and then you come to the table and you put it down and maybe put it on a
That's
tray.
actually cool. You know how they serve desserts on the table at some restaurants?
Fancy restaurants charge you
This is it.
1,000 rand for that. And then you come to the desk and you do that, and you just, in just like,
But also, I mean, that dropped perfectly on top of that. In fact, that entire thing looks like it came from Woolworths.
it
Like that's
looks
from
like,
a magazine.
like the cover of Taste magazine.
Yes, and
no
also
joke.
looks like the bottom of one of the Cedarburg Mountains at the moment because of the cold.
Wow,
Yeah.
yes.
Anyway,
So,
What's
okay,
next?
peppermint tart. Cream's in here. I've got my caramel, same caramel that we used earlier.
Yeah.
And that's going to be mixed through. There was a national scare that peppermint crisp was no longer going to be sold. Do you remember this?
do you
And-
know that? You know what I used to do with peppermint crisp?
Please tell
Yeah,
me.
my older brother and I, we used to drink tea through the peppermint crisp.
I get it.
So you have to make a straw out of it.
Nice.
We used to do it. It's such a great memory.
I dig it,
Thank you
I
for
dig it.
bringing it up again.
I dig it.
And you know what? Try it home. That'll be great.
Try it.
Try it. That's lovely.
Okay.
I feel my phone is ringing again.
Go for it, go
This
for
is
it.
such a good day. This is great. Okay, give me a second. Culinary hotline, bling, ting, ting, ting. Call speaking. How can I help you?
Good morning, Carl.
Hi.
I just want to know, it's Colleen.
Hello,
Hi, Colleen.
I want to know why they never mention if they're using self-raising flour or cake flour.
I am a big fan of self-raising flour, and whenever we use it on the show, I make sure to mention self-raising flour.
Yeah.
Self-raising flour is an absolute time saver, because with normal breads, you have to wait for that yeast to activate and then for it to prove. When it comes to self-raising flour, you don't need that. It activates in the yeast in the kitchen, activates in the heat in the oven. So whenever we use self-raising flour on the show, we make sure we mention it in the actual recipe, which you can get on the website, and we mention it live, because self-raising flour, absolute champion.
Yeah, so you'll get a lot of cooking programs that'll say you take your flour and you put it in, and they don't really like sort of make sure that you know which one. And I think, so just in terms of preferences, Chef Clem, self-raising, that's more baking, making sure things rise and don't flop. And then normal flour you can use, is that the battering side of things, and that's sort of the normal flour.
And if you want to add a leavening agent, that leavening agent would be baking powder, baking soda, or yeast.
There we go.
That's it. But self-raising flour, absolute champion. Love it.
I hope that helps,
Thank you very
Colleen.
much.
Thanks, Colleen.
Yes,
Colleen, do you have any weird foodie quirks that you, weird food items that you like, or weird foodie things that you do?
Not really.
She's perfect.
Yes.
She's perfect.
You are perfect. That's
She's
why we
perfect.
like you so much. We're glad you called.
I'm absolutely hopeless in the kitchen. But
Oh,
anyway.
no, man. No.
No,
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Well, Colleen, keep on watching our segments, and I'm pretty sure by the end of the year, you're going to be a master cook.
And you can make that very easily. Don't worry, we'll get these recipes up for you, Colleen. Next thing you know, you're posting things. There's a sunrise photo of you during weather later. Just don't worry, we got you covered.
Thank you, Colleen.
Love your recipes anyway.
Thank you, Colleen.
Thank you. He gets them from me. It's
I
fine,
do.
Colleen. There we go. That's have a great day. What's next? What are you calling this?
Okay, so
You've done so much while I was talking to Colleen.
I
Can you
mixed
just
the
recap, please?
caramel, cream, and peppermint crisp goes into the bowl, then I mix it through.
Okay.
Then I did a layer of tennis biscuits, which I crushed up. You don't have to crush them. You don't have to.
You don't?
But I just did it now, just for funsies.
Okay.
I just thought about another weird food thing about me. You know that pink carnival tomato sauce that isn't really tomato sauce?
The one that stained your hands for like 10 days.
and
afterwards, okay?
it just runs out the bottle.
Yes.
I'm obsessed with it.
Do you love it?
Love it. Love it. Am I dropping my food cred right now?
Not at all.
I love it. It's
No,
weird.
Not at all. I think that's fine. You know, there are, like, for instance, you know that I am obsessed with penny polonies. Like, I just think that penny polonies, they will always be effective for me. I don't care what's in them. I don't care how pink they make your hands with the skin of the penny polony. It's just one of those things that I think would be, like, it's perfect with everything. But it's just when you're growing up and you can make a smoochie with it, whatever. I just think it's effective.
Have you had penny polony lasagna?
If you make me penny polony lasagna, you're going to make me cry.
It's
I will literally
it's a thing.
cry if
It's
you make penny polony lasagna. That is the Cape and Italy just merging in one. It's the best.
It is.
Okay, what, you're pouring some more stuff on top of that.
I'm doing layers.
Layering.
Okay, so here's the thing. Get a bigger bowl.
Get a bigger bowl.
And get 2 layers. Get that biscuit, get that peppermint filling, get the biscuit, another layer of the filling, let it set. And you end up with this, okay? Guys, this is artistic mess today, and I don't know how long I actually have, because I'm not wearing an earpiece today, so we're just gonna go until the end of the show.
Oh, can we do the meringue thing again with that one?
Oh, please, yes,
okay,
because
let's go. Sorry.
that's a nice thing.
You
because
ready?
normally you would do cream, but add that crunch. Just do it like
Are you ready? Here we go. Thank you. I don't know, I've never heard of meringue bay, but I think that was pretty close to it.
That is amazing.
Thank you.
That is amazing.
That's it. Wow. And these are no bake, authentic, no fake, and now you cake with this, which is great. This is gorgeous, and I think it's a crowd pleaser as well. This bit of drama at the end is phenomenal, and I think we should put all these recipes up. Expressoshow.com, we got them for you. You don't have to do the meringue thing like I did it. You can do your own way if you want to. But I think this is a great way of just pleasing the crowd wherever you go. Chef Clem, if you bring Chef Clem along to any sort of you're visiting anywhere, he is a guaranteed crowd pleaser. Not only him as a personality, but his recipes as well.
You are the self-raising flour in my life. You just give me lift.
Am I? Thank you.
Wow.
Can I taste one of these?
Please do.
Can I taste both?
You
I
have
don't want
to.
double dip.
You have to.
So I'm going to use a fork for one and a spoon for the other.
Okay, I've got another spoon for you, but you go crazy. Go.
Okay,
do your
going
thing.
crazy. Which one should I try first?
Try the banana, because I know this is your second banana dessert this week.
That's correct.
Go
so
for
let's
it.
go for it. Okay, we're going to go all the way down.
Get those
We're gonna
layers.
Pull that out there, and we're going to go for it. Okay.
The banana.
Banana is giving me life.
Yes.
Caramel is massaging.
Wow. Your
And
taste
then
buds.
there's texture. Meringue is texturizing. The biscuit is also got good texture too. It's so beautiful. It is really, it's really great. I just like when you got soft and texture. You must have texture. It can't just be soft, soft, soft.
I agree.
You have to have.
You have texture in your desserts.
I'm ready for that.
Okay, go for it. So your second spoon.
Second
Peppermint
spoon.
tart with a meringue topping. The meringue wasn't planned, but...
I've had a lot of sugar today. So you know.
Okay.
Whew. Okay.
If you hear Carl on the radio later this afternoon and he's
Sorry.
speaking a mile a second, you know why.
So, what? I actually could. I smell colors now. Hold on.
Peppermint tart, 2 layers, meringue topping. Oh. Body roll.
Oh my word.
Feeling it.
Okay, wait. That
Right?
is good. So hold on. I'm not going to double dip. I'm taking the fork now to that. No, as well. Sorry. Oh my word.
Who needs an oven?
You know we had asparagus earlier? I just realized we don't need asparagus. This is fine.
This is fine.
This is okay. Go to expressoshow.com. Get the recipe. Please show Chef Clem and I the picture of the recipe that you've made. It's no bake. You can make this in 5 minutes. And be proud of it whenever you cook. Because we're so proud right now. And filled with sugar. Woo!